The definition of a special moment for me is actually having my family or friends enjoy me on an outdoors adventure. Hi, I'm Larry Ladowski with Midwest Outdoors, and today I'm going to be joined by my son Logan. We've just fueled up with a wonderful breakfast from Wilderness Family Outfitters. We're going to head on to famous Wollaston Lake, home of trophy pike, excellent lake trout fishing, and feisty walleye. Come on and join us.
That's a good fish.
Just trolling.
Yeah, just trolling a fly.
You know, you're covering a lot of area with these weed beds because they're very patchy and huge weed beds here in Wollaston. And these fish will come in and they'll just follow your bait. So it's always good to have a fly or some kind of swim bait hooked up to a spinning reel that could be a lot slower presentation, because these fish will come in, they'll be curious with a fast moving object, but then you throw that tantalizing slow bait in front of them and they can't resist it and they just eat it. So he's got one on the fly right now on his spinning gear.
Just trolling this along. Just moving us to the next patch of weeds.
And it's a nice big fish.
I'm just keeping it away from the boat because I know she's not ready to come in.
Wow, that is so, and the clear water too is really cool. You get to see the entire fish and fight. Look at that, head down, tail up. Yeah, she's not ready for a while. Especially on light tackle.
Yeah. I'm bringing her in slow because I know she's not ready. I know if we get her in the boat right away, she's gonna be thrashing around. She's a big fish with lots of energy, so.
Like that.
Like that. These fish got lots of power, but they were built for short bursts. They're predatory fish. They wait in one spot for a little bit of prey to come their way, and then they just burst right at them. She might be ready. She might be ready. Larry, you want to grab her?
Yep. Not yet.
She doesn't want to be grabbed.
That is so cool.
That is a thick fish.
Yes,
Holy cow.
very thick. Come here, buddy. Down. Notice how that rod is halfway in the water right now, just because he doesn't want to get his line caught on the bottom of the boat. That's the last thing you want to do, is get a fish like this and then lose it on a snap line. So there is a little technique to fighting these fish, isn't there, Brandon?
Absolutely, they're big and strong.
Got her.
Awesome. Whoa. Ooh, look at the size of that fish. Oh, wow.
Look at the head on that.
That's a beauty.
You can't really tell they're this big in the water.
Golly.
Look at that, I can do curls. I'll do my exercise in the morning. Want to put a measure on her? Or?
Yeah, that's on your fly. 41.
Now we're in the middle of July here. So would that fish be already feeding up for the winter?
Oh,
or?
look at how fat that is.
I know.
Of course it is.
Really?
As soon as the ice out,
They start feeding.
yeah.
Wow.
First fish for the day.
And it's a 40-foot fish. Got him.
Got him?
Yep.
Good.
Hopefully it's the same guy, because that was a good one.
It has surfaced.
He's a thick guy.
It's a 2x4.
Nice fish.
We had a cold front come through last night, wind change. It's kind of turned a little bit off this morning, but they're still biting, which is nice.
Definitely still interested too. We have
Yeah, a lot of
quite
follows.
a few follows. Lots of curiosity still in these guys.
Well, we're early still, so the water's got to warm up a little bit, and they got to get used to this different wind change. And it also stormed a little bit last night, so. Hello. There's the 2 side. It's probably more like a 6. Look at the belly on that. I can't believe they're eating and their bellies are full like that. Jeez!
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow!
I mean, bleep.
Nice fish.
I was just trying to get the weed off of my hook, man. Scared the bejesus out of me.
That was cool.
Well, unless you can keep them on that side.
Wow.
Well, I reeled in, and I had one of the 10 weeds that are currently on my line was on my hook, and I was trying to get it off of it. And this guy just came out from the bottom, mouth open, just swallowed the hook. So when he came out of the water, he was running right at me. It's kind of scary, this big monster to come out of the deep like that, but.
Now she's just swimming. She's rusting up. That's not good. She's gonna go for another run.
If she wants to go, let her go. You got her hooked pretty good.
All right. Way to go, buddy.
Nice fish, buddy, nice fish.
I don't know if she was going for me and the bycatch was the lure or not, but
We'll measure her up and then we'll get in the water as soon as we can.
42. Beautiful fish. There you go.
Going?
Yep.
Nice.
Reeling up.
Reeling up.
It hit on the way up.
Nice.
It's funny, you just bring your jig or whatever, your Buzzbomb, all the way down to the bottom, and then you start reeling up, and these fish follow it, and then they'll just hit it. Think they're a little active here at Wollaston Lake?
Oh, I got one.
Nice double.
Logan, your turn, buddy.
I'm working on it.
There we are. What's amazing to me is that we just came out of this bay right here. It was 12 feet deep, and then there was a sheer cliff that went down to 65 feet. And that's where we started, and just started marking fish like you wouldn't believe on the graph.
Well, we catch a lot of fish this size. We can sit right over top of them, jig them all day long. Lake trout fishing is incredible. I mean, if you're looking for Lakers, this is the place to be.
So Wollaston is a huge lake, over 800 square miles big. Brendan, you got 3 species that you fish for: trophy pike, big Lakers, and feisty walleye.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about how you catch each one.
Well, right now we're actually sitting right on top of some lake trout. We got spot lock on right now, so I'm marking fish all the way from 50 to 80 feet, and we're just jigging them. Larry's using a hair jig. I'm using a Buzzbomb. We're just jigging, using a bunch of different techniques. Earlier we were fishing weeds and shallow bays for pike, and then later we might go after some walleye, and that's going to be the same kind of thing as now, jigging over top or trolling.
And for Lakers and pike, you're pretty much using the same type of equipment. We're using medium heavy, either spinning or bait cast rods. Once again, anything from 30 to 60 pound line. So for your Lakers, you want your big heavy jigs, something that you can get down to 80 feet of water in, or buzz bombs. You want to make sure that you get and keep down near the bottom. For your pike, you want your inline spinners, you want your spoons, you want your swim baits, anything that's going to be above weeds or come through the weeds pretty easily. And for walleye, they'll pretty much hit anything you're throwing for pike as well. I think I finally got one. There you go.
I mean, not finally. I just heard. Wow, lots of head thrashes. Watch it be a northern.
We have literally caught northerns.
Are you serious? Out here?
Yeah.
He's a feisty little guy. Doesn't seem to be too terribly large, but it's kind of strange to just be reeling straight up, doing kind of some jigs and reeling up, kind of combining the advice from both of you guys. Because, you know, I don't really know entirely what I'm doing, so I'm just listening to what you guys are saying and then trying to repeat it.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a nice one for the first one. Logan, what do you think of your first lake up besides kissing them?
They've got funky little mouths, though.
Little teeth.
Yeah, the little teeth with the lower lip that kind of pokes up. It's the first one I've seen in real life. Well, other than what you guys have been catching.
What a fantastic morning of fishing. We're going to take a break and enjoy a Canadian shore lunch. If you want more information on Wilderness Family Outfitters, check the link below. I want to thank the entire Jacobs family, as well as Sask Tourism for hosting us. More Midwest Outdoors is right around the corner. I'm Larry Ladowski, and I'll catch you later. You hungry?
Starving.
Let's go.